Imagine a sea of red, a tide of scarlet crashing upon the shores of history, leaving an indelible mark on the world. This wasn't a force of nature, it was the British Redcoats. These weren't just soldiers, they were the iron fist of an empire, a symbol of power and discipline that echoed across continents. Their iconic red coats weren't just uniforms, they were a statement, a warning, a promise. For over a century, the redcoats represented the might of the British Empire. They were the enforcers, the conquerors, the guardians of a global power that stretched from the Americas to the Far East. Their victories built empires, their defeats reshaped nations. Their story is one of unwavering discipline, brutal efficiency, and ultimately the tragedy of empires past. This is their story, the story of the Redcoats, the empire's iron fist. The Redcoats weren't always the imposing force we imagined. Their origins were far humbler. The iconic redcoat itself was a matter of practicality as much as anything. Red dye was cheap and plentiful. It hid bloodstains, a grim necessity in the heat of battle. But from these humble beginnings, a legend was born. The redcoat transformed into a symbol of British military might. It instilled fear in their enemies and pride in their ranks. It became a beacon of authority, a visible reminder of the empire's reach. The evolution of the redcoat uniform mirrored the empire's own rise to power. What began as a motley collection of soldiers gradually transformed into a standardized fighting force. The redcoat became a symbol of unity, discipline, and ultimately the unyielding power of the British Crown. What set the redcoats apart wasn't just their distinctive uniforms, it was their training, it was their discipline. British soldiers were drilled relentlessly, molded into a cohesive fighting force capable of executing complex maneuvers with clockwork precision. They were masters of musketry, trained to fire with devastating accuracy and speed. Their volleys could decimate enemy lines, their formations could withstand cavalry charges. They were drilled to fight as a unit, a single entity with the power to crush any opposition. This rigorous training instilled a sense of pride and camaraderie. These men weren't just fighting for king and country, they were fighting for the man beside them. This bond of brotherhood was the bedrock of their strength, the foundation of their victories. The Redcoats were the tip of the spear for the British Empire. They fought in countless wars, their redcoats a familiar sight on battlefields across the globe, from the fields of Europe to the shores of America. Their presence shaped the destiny of nations. Their victories were many, their names etched in history books. They broke the back of the French in the 7 Years' War, securing British dominance in North America. They fought with unwavering courage against Napoleon's armies, helping to bring down the French Empire. Yet they were not invincible. They tasted defeat as well, their red coats stained with the blood of fallen comrades. The American Revolution stands as a stark reminder that even the most disciplined army can be overcome. These defeats, however, only served to strengthen their resolve, to refine their tactics, to solidify their place in history. Beyond the battlefield, the Redcoats' influence extended far into British society, shaping perceptions of the military and influencing popular culture. Their image adorned everything from recruitment posters to children's toys, cementing their place in the public imagination. Their uniforms, their weapons, even their slang became part of the national lexicon. They were the heroes of countless stories, their exploits romanticized in literature and song. They were the embodiment of British courage and determination, their legacy woven into the very fabric of the nation. However, their presence wasn't always welcomed. To many in the colonies, the redcoats were seen as symbols of oppression, their red coats a reminder of British rule. Their actions, both on and off the battlefield, would have far-reaching consequences, sparking revolutions and shaping the destiny of nations. The Redcoats' legacy extends far beyond the fall of the British Empire. Their influence can still be felt today in the armies of the modern world. Their emphasis on discipline, training, and standardized tactics laid the groundwork for modern military organization. Their use of formations, their mastery of musketry, their logistical prowess all left an indelible mark on military thinking. The Redcoats were pioneers in their own right, developing tactics and strategies that would be studied and adopted by armies around the world. From the trenches of World War I to the deserts of the Middle East, the echoes of the Redcoats can be seen in the training, tactics, and discipline of modern soldiers. Their legacy is a testament to the enduring power of their methods, a reminder that the lessons learned on the battlefields of the past continue to shape the armies of the present. As the British Empire transitioned into the 20th century, the role and image of the Redcoats began to shift. The days of global conquest were fading, replaced by new challenges and conflicts. The iconic red coat, once a symbol of dominance, became impractical on the battlefields of the modern world. The Redcoats, however, didn't disappear. They adapted. Their uniforms changed, their tactics evolved, but their core values of discipline, courage, and loyalty remained. They were no longer the enforcers of a global empire, but they remained a vital part of the British military. They fought with distinction in the trenches of World War I, their sacrifices etched in the collective memory of a nation. They continued to serve with honor in the decades that followed, their roles evolving to meet the demands of a changing world. The Redcoats, a symbol of an empire, a force of nature on the battlefield, a legacy etched in the annals of history. Their story is one of triumph and tragedy, of unwavering discipline and brutal realities. They were the iron fist of an empire, but they were also men of flesh and blood, driven by duty, loyalty, and a belief in the cause they served. Their legacy is complex, a tapestry woven from threads of conquest and colonialism, but also of courage, sacrifice, and the enduring power of the human spirit. They were products of their time, but their influence transcends the confines of history. So the next time you see that iconic red coat, whether in a museum or a history book, remember the men who wore it, remember their story. For within their ranks lies a microcosm of history itself, a story that continues to resonate even today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below with your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Hit the bell icon, subscribe to get notified whenever we upload a new video. See you next time.